Hey, 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 welcome to, wait for it, Mrs. B's Brainy Beats. That's right. Thanks to all of you, I now have a new YouTube channel name. Thank you for voting and sharing and just all your feedback. I really appreciate it. Now, the most votes were for Brainy Beats, but I also got a lot of feedback saying that people thought that I should add Burcombe to it. So in order to add a little bit more personalization to it, but still keeping it easy to pronounce and remember for those who don't know me personally, I decided on Mrs. B's Brainy Beats. So in addition to this YouTube channel, I've changed my Twitter handle and started a new Instagram under the name @Mrs. B Brainy Beats. So make sure if you're on Twitter, Instagram to also follow along there. Now that my name has been decided on, I feel like it's time to get down to the really good stuff. And that would be video concept requests. So I need requests from everybody, whether you're an educator or a parent or none of the above. Everybody, I want to hear your opinions about what my next video should be in terms of learning needs and song titles. So first, let me address those of you who are not in education or aren't parents. I know that a lot of you have told me, I love what you're doing, I support you, I think it's great, but I don't really have any feedback for you because I'm not in education. But you are mistaken because you've been in education in some form or fashion. Informally, formally, as a student, you have had some type of interaction with it. So what I ask of you, if you have not been in education or you aren't a parent, is just to think back on concepts that might have been tricky for you, whether they were academic or social. Just give me a little bit of feedback in that way. When I say academic concept, I don't mean like necessarily as generally as a subject matter, but more like subtraction, addition, a little bit more specific, or letter names, or reading comprehension, a little bit more specific like that. Or it could be on the social aspect, or kind of more of what's been talked about as growth mindset trait, such as like resilience or perseverance or flexibility or optimism, things like that. Additionally, if you are a non-educator or parent, you can still also tell me what song you can't get out of your head. Okay, so you could tell me a concept you struggled with as a kid, or maybe just found not interesting, or you weren't that engaged in it, and then what song you right now cannot get out of your head. Okay, now moving over to parents and educators. Now, educators, please don't be mad at me. I do know it's summer, and if you need to press pause right now and come back to this whenever you are ready for school, I totally understand. But parents and educators, you are with the students all the time. When one of you is with them, the other one's not, and vice versa. So as parents and educators, you know what your kids or your students, what concepts they're struggling with, or what they did struggle with last year, or what you know going forward they might be struggling with. So those concepts are the concepts that just were not that interesting to your child or your students, and you just couldn't get them quite engaged. Let me know what they were. Let me see if I could take a stab at it. And then also what song your child or your students cannot get out of their head. So either your students last year, your children this summer, any kids you're around at all, or yourself as well. Whatever songs you can't get out of your head either, let me know. And just type those in the comments below. So everybody, parents, educators, non-parents, non-educators, in the comments below, please type a concept you think was either kind of tricky or not super engaging, or just honestly, you could also just put a concept that you think would be interesting to see a video about, and then also a song that you just can't get out of your head, or multiple songs. You could put as many as you want. All right, so make sure to comment below, make sure to subscribe. Last time I said subscribe up here, but then some devices it's down here, and I'm sure some are up there and some down here. So wherever it is, please subscribe to the channel. Make sure to share this video so that as many people as possible can give me their requests and come to my channel as well. Make sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Mrs. B Brainy Beats. And then also make sure to come back and check out my next video on Thursday, July 19th. All right, I'll see you then. Bye.